Yo, welcome back. We're rolling on with this isolation series. Today we're doing shoulders. I'm gonna show you my top 5 isolating shoulder exercises. Stay tuned, we'll be rocking. So remember, your shoulder is made up of 3 different muscles: front delt, side delt, rear delt. So we're gonna isolate all 3 of them. We're gonna show you exercises to do it. My number 1 favorite exercise to isolate the side delt is cable Y raises, right? All right, so it's a lateral raise, but you can extend the range of motion at the bottom because you have cables. Your resistance is coming from the side. It's not going up and down like a dumbbell. So you can extend your range of motion here, bring them up, Y raise, bring a little bit higher, and squeeze, just like so. All right, so check it out. This is your starting position. You can see the delts are stretched. Your hands are crisscrossed. You bring them up and squeeze the delt, right? Right. Normally I'm facing the machine. It's a little bit awkward here. I'm hitting the cables. So I just wanted to show you from the front, cross your arms, stretch your delts, and then bring them up and squeeze, just like so. All right? All right, let me show you from the back, because this is how you're supposed to do it. Now there's no cables in the way, there's no machines in the way. Stretch your delts here and squeeze them here. Keep constant tension. Don't just drop the weight. Make the shoulder lower the weight, just like so. Stretch and then squeeze. All right, this is number 1 because you can stretch the delt while it's under load. We keep telling you muscle stretch under load has the most potential for growth. This is one of the few things you can do to stretch that delt out while it's under load. All right, that's number 1. Stay tuned for number 2. After the Y raises, we're gonna do some rear delts. This is gonna be a head supported rear delt raise with a hammer grip. So we're gonna grip it, thumbs facing each other. We're gonna support our head here and bring it up like so. Traditionally, it's palms facing each other. But I can really feel the rear delt when I turn them, hammer grip them like this, right? All right, so you get an incline bench. You could do it on the sit up or anything, really. You can just rest your head there. Let me fix my head. All right, rest your head on the bench. Get your hammer grip, bring them up, squeeze the rear delt, let them back down slowly. You really need a mind and muscle connection here to get that rear delt to work. Just like so, up, squeeze, and keep the rear delt engaged as you lower it. This really isolates that rear delt. I can really feel it working. You want to squeeze it and keep it connected. Keep that mind and muscle connection throughout this entire exercise. A great one. At the bottom, don't go all the way down here because you're just resting, right? Keep slight tension on that rear delt the whole time, just like so. Boom. Right? All right. Dumbbell, hammer grip, head supported rear raises. That's a mouthful, but you can see the exercise. It's not complicated, and it will isolate your rear delts fantastically. Stay tuned, we're gonna keep rolling. So we're rolling on with the 5 best isolation exercises. We start with the side delt with the cable Y raise. Then we went to the rear delt with the head supported hammer grip rear delt raises. All right. Now we're gonna hit the front delt. We're gonna do incline front raises with a hammer grip. Once again, the thumb up grip, the hammer grip, I can feel working more than if I turn it this way and raise them up like so. So, just like any other exercise, come up, squeeze, keep the delt engaged as you stretch it back down. And I do it on the incline because this is putting your front delt in a stretch position while you're under load. That's why you do it on an incline like this as opposed to sitting straight up. There's no stretch here, right? You can do them like this, but there's no stretch. So extend your range of motion, extend the time under tension, and get that muscle under load while it's stretched out, and then do your work. Boom, just like so. Nothing working here but the front delt. Isolating that front delt. A lot of people neglect front delts because you get a lot of front delt work while you're bench pressing. That's a mistake. Make sure you give your front delt some love as well. Give them some isolation exercise work. This is probably the best exercise right here you can do for your front delt. Hammer grip, front raises on an incline. Bam, just like so. All right, stay tuned. We got 2 more. So we hit the side delt, rear delt, front delt. We're gonna go back to the side delt, show you a dumbbell move now. Remember, side delt, all you got is side raises, right? So we're gonna show you the perfect way to do a side raise. Start here. No, this is dead space. You're resting right here. You gotta start here. Put your delt under load, bring it up, pause and squeeze at the top, then bring it back down to here. If you go past here, you're resting, y'all. That's dead space. Don't go to the gym for dead space. Keep tension on your delts. Bring them up, back down. Don't forget to pause at the top, squeeze that delt, and then back down. Keep the delts engaged the entire time. If you do it like this, man, is it a burner. Trust me. You're not gonna be able to go too heavy. If you are, used to cheating them up and whatnot, you're definitely gonna have to lighten it up. Let the side delt do the work and burn those shoulders in, y'all. Just like so. Just remember on this one, don't go dead. Start out here, isolate the side delt, squeeze here, keep them engaged, stop here, and then right back up. All right. So let's finish this 5 top shoulder isolation exercises. We're gonna finish with a cable crucifix. It's another rear delt exercise. Check it out. So just like the Y raises, you're gonna start with your hands crisscrossed. So you crisscross them here. And now you can see, once I lift the weight, my rear delt is under load while in a stretch position right here. Then all you're gonna do is your rear delt raise or fly, whatever you wanna call it. And then bring them back down, stretch them out, and then back and squeeze. Muscle stretched under load, most potential for growth. It also extends your time under tension and makes more muscle, y'all. Make sure anytime you can, get those muscles stretched under load, safely, of course, and then do it. All right, cable crucifix, rear delt, squeeze here, keep them engaged, and stretch them here, back and squeeze. You see this a lot, but just like with the dumbbells, you really need to get that mind and muscle connection when you're working rear delt. A lot of times your traps will take over if you don't have that mind and muscle connection. Make that rear delt do the work, right? So work on that mind and muscle. If you don't have it, work on it. You will eventually get it. That's the last exercise. Stay tuned. We're going to recap. Thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. We're going to recap. So we did the 5 best isolation exercises for your shoulders. Remember, shoulders have a front head, side head, and a rear head. You need to isolate each one of them. Give them a little bit of love. Get each muscle a little bit of love when you're doing your shoulders. All right. So we started with side delts with the cable Y raise, right? Remember, stretch under load. Come up and squeeze, just like so, right? All right, after that, we did the head supported hammer grip rear raises. It's a mouthful, but it's not that complicated, y'all. Head supported, hammer grip, rear raises, right? Again, the tip on that one, don't go dead at the bottom. Keep tension on your rear delts, right? After that, we did the hammer grip on the incline front raise, like so. Isolate the front delt, right? Right? Hey, don't neglect your front delts and take that one nice and smooth because you're gonna be in a stretch position. Bring it up, squeeze, and then back down. No jerking movements, nice and smooth. All right, after that, we did the dumbbell lateral raise. You see a lot of people doing this wrong. They'll come all the way down to here, dead space. They come here, dead space. Start here, yo. Dumbbell raises, start here, pause here, and then right back to here. Kind of a short range of motion, but talk about a burner, baby. All right, then we finished with the cable crucifix, the rear delt move. Another great exercise for rear delts. Just make sure you get that mind to muscle connection and make that rear delt do the work. Stretch them here and squeeze them here. All right, y'all, that wraps up this video. Make sure you check out Camille and I every Sunday, 12 Eastern. We go live. You can ask us any questions right there. We'll answer them on the spot. All right. Thanks for staying tuned. For more videos like this, check out our shoulder playlist, 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.